peoples. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how to create an animation in Photoshop. This was actually a request by somebody, so hopefully I help you out because I'm not that great at animation yet, but slowly learning. Okay, so I'm going to open a couple photos. Open that one, and I'm going to open this one here. Okay, so I'm going to actually resize these to a smaller size for the tutorial, and you may need to as well. So I'm going to change them to 150px because it'll work better for the tutorial that we're trying to accomplish. Image. And for those that don't know where the image size is, it's under image and adjustments, in case you're wondering. But for those that know where it is, I'm sure you know. Alright, so we're going to open a new canvas now. I'm going to work with 800 by 600 just for now, but we'll downsize eventually. So take one of your photos and cut and paste it onto the new canvas we have. Don't save. Alright, and essentially what we're making is we're making avatar buttons. Because I know on some form websites, like forms, like, and you have signatures, and some sites they offer, like, buttons and things, so I'm going to show you how to make those. Go over here to your custom shapes tool, which is under your type tool, but not too far under, and it's the custom shape tool. Under the custom shape tool, you want to find your this shape here. It's called Sign 6. If it's not there, you may have to load in all of your custom shapes, and to do so, just click on the little arrow over there, and click on load shapes, and then click on the ones you want to load, and it'll load all of them there for you. Mine are already in there, so I'm going to click on this one here, and you want the style to be this here with the stroke path. Mine's already selected, so we're okay there. Holding down your shift key, you want to make a perfect small shape, like maybe that, okay? And you want to get something like that. If yours doesn't have that huge stroke like mine does, double click on your shape layer, and under stroke path, change the px size to 5. Mine's already set there at that value, but yours probably won't be, so just go ahead and do that. Alright, make sure it's black, by the way, because black always looks better. But if you want to do a different color, that's cool too. I'm just doing black because it shows this better. Alright, once you have that, hold the command or control button and click on the mask vector right there. That's going to give you a selection of your shape. Then you're going to go down to your layer 1 that you just made with that girl, and you're going to click on the mask layer button there, and that will mask out everything, and you'll have her already in that shape. So that's simple as pie, basically. And then you're going to go ahead and do the same with another one. I'm using 2 just so that you can see the tutorial and how to really animate something. Animation in Photoshop can be a little difficult depending on what you're making. But for this tutorial, I figured out how to do a cool animation. And you can actually add text to your animation as well, I figured out. I knew you could anyway, but I didn't know how to animate the text. But you can animate your text as well, if you'd like. I can show you how to do that in a further tutorial, but for this one, I'm just going to show you how to do a basic tutorial. So again, click on your shape tool if that's already selected. Alright. And then, again, make another shape. Or, if you want to be a cool kid and make it easier, if you want to make it perfectly same size, then you can just go down up here to your shape tool, and you can do a Control J and duplicate that very same one. That way you're not confused on what size you used. So, that actually is a simpler way to do it. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Okay. Alright, and again, click on here, Command or Control, and click on that. And then on your layer 2, mask that out so you have those both. Okay. So now you're going to merge those together so that each of the layers are together. So that's this one, and E, shape 1, and layer 1, and E. Okay. So now you have those on. So now we're going to make a new canvas with one of these here. So do a Command AX on either layer 1 or layer 2. It doesn't matter which comes first. Then go to File and New. And it's going to ask you for the clipboard size. And that's what you want to do. Mine's 148, 149 for size. That's good. So do a Command V and paste it on there. And you're going to delete the background because you don't need that for this tutorial. Unless you want a background color, but I don't think it's necessary, really. Alright, so you're going to have transparent background. That's what you want. Alright, then in CS5, the animation's under Window. It might be under View, Workspace in CS4, I think, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. I know in CS4, it's under Workspace. I'm just not sure, remember where that is, because I don't have CS4 on my Mac computer. Alright, so you have that. Now, you want to make sure you're in this screen here, because that's where you're going to be doing most of your work. Then go back over to your other canvas and paste on the other one you made. And then you can delete that canvas because you don't really need it anymore. Alright, Control V. Okay, now, you can make more layers if you want to make it easier on you, but it's a little more difficult adding more layers. So, in practicing this tutorial for myself to see how to do it, I added a bunch of different layers. Like I added 3 of layer 2 and 3 of layer 1 and whatnot, but I found that was kind of, difficult to do. So, I figured out a shorter way to do it. So, if you want to have it so they flash back and forth, essentially what we're doing is we make them flash back and forth, and it'll be awesome. So you want to shorten the top one and the bottom one, just so that they're not that. Alright, I'm going to make sure that's the... And then what you will do, alright, I don't know if they're the same size, but same frame width or whatnot, but that's alright. And then when you play it here, it's only going to flash once. So, I think that's too long. So we're going to make it a little shorter because... Alright, so let's play this one back a bit and see if this looks good for our... Yeah, alright. So now, you have that, and you want to make it go on continuously, right? So, in that case, you're going to click over here to the frame section. It's going to give you a little message, I think, or not. It used to give you a message saying, oh, click here and whatnot, but if it does give you a message, just click continue, by the way. Alright, so you have those 2 frames, and you're going to click over here where it says once, and it will give you a selection of 3 times or forever. I like the word forever because forever makes it go on and on and on. So, here's what you're going to do. And then you go back to your frame and watch it play back. What the heck? Alright, well it looks like layer 1 doesn't want to play. So, you have to go back in here apparently and readjust some stuff because apparently I didn't do something right. See, I'm telling you, I'm not that great at animation yet. There's always room for mistakes. Alright. Okay, so we have that. So when you click on here, it should give you both of them in the same frame. But, as you just noticed, it did not. There's the message. Now, convert the timeline to a frame animation. Yes, you want to do that. So click continue. That's why it wasn't working properly, because it didn't give me the message. Alright, that one needs to be in the middle. And now you want to click forever. So then when you play it back, it'll look cool. What? This one is too many seconds long. Alright, there we go. There you go. Look at that. You just made your first animation in Photoshop. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? I feel pretty accomplished right now. So, yep, that's the tutorial. That's how you make a flash image in Photoshop. You could add text and other cool effects to it if you need to, if you know how to. I'm not too swift at animation just yet, so I don't know too much about it, but hey, at least I made this for you, so that's a step in the right direction. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, click the like button. If you didn't like it, or if you think I'm retarded and weird, then I'm sorry. But hey, I love comments and subscribers and likes and all that good stuff, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. Yay!